Yo guys, so welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're doing something a little bit exciting. We are going to be basically building an upstairs, or the official term, a mezzanine. We've got a nice big steel kit to build it all. It's kind of meant to be like a bit of a DIY kit, which it's what we are. We fix bikes. We're not really builders, but I know a bit about that sort of stuff. I can do a fair bit. At the moment, just trying to clear as much of the shop as we can. Don't want to clear everything because that's a bit of pain, but just stuff that's going to be in the way, we'll get it out of the way. So we've cleared the top shelf of those bikes there because we're going to have some upright beam. We're going to have a beam in the corner here. We're going to have a beam in the corner over there. Then we can have a beam over there, not beam, upright, and a one in that corner. So yeah, you can see we've got rid of some bikes at the top there. They're a bit delicate, so they're gone. Just put some dust sheets over this. We've got to cut that because it's too high at the moment. But yeah, and then out here with all the stuff that's come off the shelves, it's been put in the back of the van just for the time being, and then we'll take it all back out and put it all where it came from. And then yesterday we went and picked up this van, drove up to London and acquired the mezzanine. It is one hell of a kit. I think it's 1.2 tons in the back of here. How do we open this? There we go. So yeah, now we just got to unpack it all and build it. So in here, that's the instruction manual. Got to read through that, some bits. And then we got some bolts and stuff in here. And then more bolts in here. Next little thing I've done is have cut that section there off. Just to allow, because our mezzanine is going to come out there. Just clearing up the sawdust. But yeah, we're making some progress. I've got one of these big posts up. You can see that's set it at the height we want, so I made sure to cut it at the right height. But yeah. Right, we've got Archie here to help now. 6'7", plenty of muscle, should be helpful. So we've got another beam going in this corner, apart from we're 9 centimeters too short. So the whole lot, all of that needs to move over that way. We're building beams, bolting them all together. We've got that bad boy up. If you look closely, you actually notice we've got it upside down, some of it. But hey ho, we've at least got this one the right way up. So let's go. And that's going to go up there. Wow. Right. It's been quite a few hours. We've got the big front beam in, the big rear beam in. They were literally near on impossible. I don't know if you can see, I'm just getting some extra little plates in there. But yeah, it's we've dispatched a pizza. As you can see, it's dark outside. But yeah, it's getting there. It's certainly going to look good. I actually think, weirdly, I think it's going to make the space look bigger, despite obviously cramming more into one space, putting a roof on it. So everybody, we are in here. We've finished up for the night. It's Sunday. We've got it vaguely back to normal-ish, hardly. Ready for trading tomorrow. But yeah, really, really good start. Super happy with this. And yeah, time tomorrow. Going to see if I can have a fiddle and get the stairs in there. Ooh. First glimpse up at the top. Just got one sheet up here. Just fitting some little supports in. Yes. So a few things to note. The lights are really low. We're probably gonna have to move them up, which we did think might happen. We've got a bit more space. Working on getting the stairs in. Bolting all these, we haven't got any instructions for the stairs. So it's literally a guessing game of the gap between them, setting the angle of the stairs. And I put all of these in and then got up there and realized we've got a bit of an uneven gap. So I'm now going to start at the top and work our way down. So I've got to readjust all of these steps and move them down 2 bolt holes. Right, this is how it's looking. Over and out for Christmas. Let's have a couple of days off, then we'll be back. Yo, you're back with me. We're getting some floor down. As you can see, it's coming on quite nicely. The bit I'm stood on here is all screwed down. I think we're going to be a little bit short, so I might have to take a trip to Selco and go get some more. But it's coming along really nicely. Proper platform this now. Buzz is well and truly earning its keep today. All the wood stacked in. Another 10 sheets to go here at Selco. Yeah, let's get it in. Now doing the very dull task of painting all the sheets black. So yeah, just chucking it on there. Let's get a bit of action. But yeah, that is pretty much the job. I'm halfway. Let's go. It's now night time. Finished off painting all the boards and we're putting them up on the ceiling. It's coming along nicely. Up on the ladders. As you can see, it looked a bit grim like before with just leaving it exposed. I think it's a lot better when it's all black. We've finished the ceiling. How good does this look? So absolutely stoked on this. There was at one point I was tempted to not do it, but I think definitely was worth the effort. That little white strip you can see the whole way around, we're going to fill that in, but that is not desperation for tonight. But yeah, let's get some hex lights in. The next little challenge is building the hex LED lights. Oh my God, is it complicated. Flows this way, that way. But yeah, getting there. And we're not just following the instructions, we're doing our own special shape, which just adds the confusion. But we're getting there. Right, we've got the coolest bike shop in town. These look sick. Rainbow. Join me back. I saw a bit of a nightmare yesterday. The hex lights just weren't as bright as we expected. So, spent the day wiring up that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And I'll now say it's bright enough in here that we can actually work and operate. So, happy days. I'm getting through the painting of the floor upstairs, done around the edges. Obviously done that bit. Just doing this half at the moment. I'm going to get all that stuff, put it on the paint, and paint the other side. But yeah, it's going all right. I think it's going to look pretty sick. As you can see, painted the floor black, this section. I think we're going to do another coat, but decided to get the railing in. Just making my way around. Got the banister in down here. And we'll come down here. This looks good. And we've got Archie working on his bike and another little helper, Emily. Righto, sports fans. We've got the monitor set up in. I've also built this snazzy chair this morning. It's not real leather, it's fake. Went for a cheap one. But the office is coming along nicely. Right guys, so I've actually forgotten to film for a little while. Basically moved all the stuff over there. As you can see, we've got some racking just over there, put up. Computers in. And this half bit here wasn't painted. So just doing the first coat now. And then let it dry. And then tomorrow we'll get the second coat on. And then we can get the bike displays moved in here. Oh, and the back panelled up and painted. Tuning back in. Painted the floor last night. So now just putting up this panelling along the back wall. Just to hide this like corrugated stuff. Doesn't look that nice. So as you can see, it's just current plain OSB, but we're going to paint that black. There's a lot of black in the build, as you've probably already worked out. But yeah, just think it's going to give a nice backdrop because this is where the bikes are going to go. So I think that's going to make a real big difference. Paint now going on. Bit of white we've decided. I've made a bit of a mess on the floor, but we'll survive. It's going to need a second coat, as expected. Next up on the build is we've built this little clothing rack with the help of Jamie here. He held some bits up, but that is looking pretty sick. Obviously go cop some merch. And now we've got to get all the gloves on there. Still got a shelf to go across there and another one at the bottom for the helmets. But that looks pretty trick. Time's come. I think since last time I showed you up here, I've added a curtain. As you can see, we've got bikes everywhere. But this display is disappearing and we've got something new coming. We've got Val, who is the electronic gate specialist. He's lending us a hand. He's wiring a fan as well today. Works well, keeping me cool. So yeah, let it go. Beautiful bit of workmanship, Freddie. Beautiful. Nice and accurate around the edges. Especially around there, nice curved cut. And that, beautiful. Right, so this is the old, theoretically, the backdrop for the forest. So it should be all right. Yeah, let's get it all up. The forest is in. Hell yeah. Got the lads on it.
serious carpet going down.
I think Milwaukee should sponsor.
Yeah, we've only got a couple of their tools out and about.
It's coming along now. The little sort of benchy bit coming along pretty good. I think we're going to go camping in the wild.
Just getting the boards nice and burned. Looks way better. That's the starting. Give it a little sand over there, and then a bit of burning. Looks so cool. Trade secrets, that, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah. It's what all professionals do.
Just set fire to stuff, makes it look far better.
So happy with how this has come out. Obviously not done yet, but Freddie and I are off to Nando's. But we thought we'd just put a bike in just to give an idea of what it would look like. But yeah, pretty sick. So I just painted that back wall, and that's all sorted now. And just doing the varnishing on the wood panels. As you can see, that looks really nice, sort of golden, and that's unvarnished. There was a period where I came up the stairs and I was kind of like, can I be bothered to varnish it? But as soon as you put a bit of varnish on it, the difference is amazing. That's what we're using. A bit of Ronseal yacht varnish in the gloss. But yeah, it's coming together so nice. So we have actually managed to squeeze 5 in, which I'm really pleased about. But yeah, moment of truth. Time to add some of the mulch. Hopefully this is going to make it look quite real and a little bit damp. And it does smell a bit funky. Right, that's a bit there, lovely. Dump a bit more down there. It smells good. Like a farmyard in here. Right, that'll do for the time being. Right, that'll do. Try and get it nice. Oh, I need to turn off the camera now. Righto, guys and girls. We're finished. Hopefully you can see it behind me. Yeah, display is looking absolutely awesome. So we've got a lovely, like the tree background, the idea is like a forest. And then we've got the plant wall over here. And then of course we've got the main event. We've got all these lovely e-bikes, mountain bikes, hardtails, even got a cinch down here. But yeah, just super happy. This was my vision that I had in my head, and it's just come out perfect. And actually the best bit about it is we managed to do this for a fraction of the cost that we were originally sort of expecting to do it for. So that obviously helps. And yeah, we've also got storage under this whole sort of shelf along here. So all these front panels come off. So that's always handy as well. We can get loads of stuff under there. But yeah, got a nice cube down here with obviously the plant wall. So all looks really good. And then we've got another 5 bikes along here. We've got the cinch and obviously another hardtail there as well. But yeah, this just elevates the space so much. It's absolutely amazing. Yo guys, welcome to Wheelie Bike Shop. So as you've probably seen in the video, there's been lots of bits we've been doing to make this all happen. We haven't always had the best filming, so I do apologise. But sometimes we're working late, and the last thing on our mind is how do we film this thing or whatever, and you forget sometimes. But anyway, we have our lovely sort of wall of all the sort of customizable parts, grips, bars, which obviously goes down super well with everybody. That hasn't really changed that much. We've got our workshop again, pretty same, hasn't changed a huge amount. We're literally just showing it to you raw as it is, nothing fancy, just this is middle of the day. What is quite new though is our clothing sort of section. So it's got the clothing, riding gear, helmets. We've got some random accessories, and that's pumps, lights, that sort of thing down there. That's new. And obviously the big thing is the upstairs. We'll get to that in a moment. We've got this new display. We literally built this 5 minutes ago. We've got a new brand. We've got on board with Titles. We're really excited with that. And then with DMR, we've got a lot more of their products than we ever used to as well. So really happy with that. And things like, tell you what, the bright light, the hex LED lights, they look absolutely amazing. These are actually version 2, because version 1 we had them multicoloured, like RGB, and it just wasn't bright enough. And these as well, we've got double the amount of them, so absolutely loads. They've got extra lights on the outside for the workshop to help brighten it up. So yeah, that's that. Let's head right upstairs. So we've got a little bit of greenery, that sort of thing. There's things to finish off, but yeah. And then when we come up here, this is the awesome new bike display area. Obviously going with like the woodland theme. We've got the mulch down here at the bottom underneath for the bikes. We've got some lovely bikes. We're missing a bike at the moment. We just sold it this morning, so we're missing that one, but we'll get some more coming soon. Remember, keep your eyes peeled. We've got something very, very cool coming. Got the nice living plant wall, and yeah, this is so we've got a bit of extra space that we can add a couple more bikes as and when. At the moment, it's a really nice area. And then this bit, as you can see, we've got this black curtain. So if we head on in here, this is sort of the special little office. And then guys, in here, this is sort of my little office. As you can see, I've got like the 3 monitor setup on the desk. Got the pick and pack station. We've got some of our boxes over there for obviously packing orders. We like to recycle what comes in. And then this is obviously a racking. We try and keep it as organised as possible with labels. You know, so that's all the stock we got, the total repairs, online orders. Then here we've got some stuff. So these are like a shelf of bikes that are going to be about to be repaired. These are parts for it. And then we've got our goods out and then goods in. And then these are boxes specific. So when you bring your bike in, if parts come off your bike or you bring a load of parts with you, then you get a box dedicated to you and your bike. And other little cheeky thing up here is we've got a nice little fan above you. It gets pretty hot up here where we're right by the roof and the sun is burning down. But yeah, absolutely delighted with where we've ended up with the whole setup. So yeah, super happy, and we've made seriously good use of the space we've got here at Wheelie. Because those of you who know, it is quite a compact unit. But yeah, the amount of stuff we jam in here is pretty impressive. So yeah, big thanks for all the support. Thank you for watching this far on the video as well. But yeah, hopefully it just gives you a little bit behind the scenes of what all happens here. Cheers for watching.